morning, or depending when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told out of Voice of Radio, so today we're opening a box of Time Gazer. That is the other half of the recent Japanese set. We've got the double set Space Juggler and Time Gazer. I think I opened a box of Space Juggler yesterday. This is Time Gazer. And today, well, like I said, we got Time Gazer. Now, in the UK, US, Europe, etc., it's basically going to end up that this double set plus Battle Region is largely what Astral Radiance ends up being. So, we're getting these cards about 6 weeks earlier than they're going to be in the UK. And I, for one, am very excited. Now, there were 3 secret rares I was very excited to pull from the other set. In this set, I just want Path to the Peak. I want Gold Path to the Peak. I was extremely lucky. I pulled, spoiler alert, I pulled the Gold Temple of Sinnoh from my other box. I just want Gold Path to the Peak. Just let me have Gold Path to the Peak. Or an alternate art. I do love those alternate arts. Also, there were no Okacheke cards in the other box. There are 2 here, plus the Haiganosuke Sudowoodo. So there's some good art to be had, like this Arita Magnemite. There's your Nigget. There's your Drifloon. Lovely looking Greedent. And incidentally, I adore this Greedent. Like, playability-wise, for 2 energy, you basically one-hit KO a Pokemon V, but you got to discard your hand to do so. But we've got cards like Bibarel around at the moment that will then allow you to refill your hand. Oh, man. I am going to have some fun with that Greedent. Might not be good, but I am very excited to have a play. There's your Featherball, and there's your Shaman. Lovely artwork on the Shaman. Now, I'm kind of interested to see what happens here, because I was expecting, per box, 4 Pokemon V, 2 V-Star, or V-Maxes, remember V-Maxes are back, and a secret rare per box. But in my Space Juggler box, I got 5 of the 6 Pokemon V rather than 4. So it's going to be interesting to see if that's a new thing or whether I just got very lucky. Oh, and there's a nice one to start off with right early off the bat. Dialga VSTAR. Didn't get Palkia VSTAR in my Space Juggler box, which makes me slightly unhappy. But oh, that Dialga is a thing of beauty. Regular VSTAR. That'll do very nicely indeed. And I want to get one of each of the Okacheke cards, but they're not rare cards. I'm sure we will be fine. I don't want to end up with some random Rainbow Rare supporter as my secret rare. I went through 3 boxes of what was it? Eevee Heroes without getting an alternate art. Ooh, there's a nice little hollow Cranidos there. And your Gardenia's Vigor. I went through 2 boxes of Battle Region without getting the character super rares. And my Space Juggler, and to be fair, I cannot complain about Space Juggler, because I really wanted the Hisuian Sneasler, and I don't think I made any secret about that. Really wanted that Hisuian Sneasler. I will pick that up instantly. I will buy a copy of that. I'm going to have that card. It's too beautiful not to. But I did get the gold Okacheke, the gold Kato Stadium, the Temple of Sinnoh. It's hard to complain too loudly. There's your Hisuian Growlithe, your Regieleki, and your Leafeon. And I pulled a bunch of Glaceon out of Space Juggler. So I suppose I'm going to pull a ton of Leafeon? Seems appropriate, doesn't it? I don't know. Let's pull some cool cards. There is your, this is another new artist we've had recently, Kuramitsu. Very vivid, colourful style. Oh, there's something in this pack. There's something in it. There's your Luxray V and your Feeble. Luxray V done by Akira Agawa here. And I did show you this when this card was shown off initially. If you go and look at the original Lucario V, because there have been 3 different Lucario V, the one that was in its own deck in Japan or in Champion's Path outside, very similar artwork. Beautiful card. I like it. Like I say, we're expecting 4 V, 2 V-Star / V-Max, and 1 secret rare. Plus all the other cool stuff. And like I've said, we've got 2 Okacheke and a Haiganosuke card in here. I would like to have them as well. There's your Poliwag. There's your Eevee. There's your Zizu. And Ariados. Not a fan like that. The Nukanda artist that did the Bronzong in the other half of the set. but I know some people really do. That, again, is a very distinctive style. And even when there's artists you're not huge fans of, you know, I say this all the time lately, and I mean it sincerely, I don't think there has ever been a better time for artwork in the Pokemon TCG than right now. Oh, speaking of which, that came out right on cue, the Hyaganosuke Sudowoodo. One of my favourite artworks in the set. It is absolutely stunning. And a Ducklet! And Yanmega. I'd rather have a Yanma, honestly, because the Yanma is one of the ones done by Okacheke. You got the Yanma and the Mantine. But we've got a bunch of packs to go here, so I think we're going to be okay. Although I should give you the same warning I gave you in my other opening. Be really careful with loose Japanese packs, would ya? Oh, there it is. There's your Okacheke Yanma. Look how beautiful it is. And I love Legends Arceus. I played a whole bunch, as I'm sure a load of you have. So seeing that wonderful Okacheke artwork with a scene which is clearly from the game makes me very happy indeed. There's your Eevee. Oh, that's actually quite disappointing. And here's the thing, right? It's Full Art Zissou. It's a good card. Draw so you got one more card in hand than your opponent. It's a character from Legends Arceus, and I've told you how much I like Legends Arceus. The problem is, it's just a random Full Art supporter. And that means that I am almost certainly not going to pull the Gold Stadium, and I still can't pull an alternate art from a Japanese box. I just can't do it. I've now had, well, I'm potentially 0-5 if you don't count Battle Region, 0-7 if you do. It makes me sad, ladies and gentlemen. I love those alternate arts. Oh, there's your Regigigas. That's what makes the Regi deck work. It's got that ability that accelerates energy and, oh, it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. I want that. I don't know if that Regi deck is going to be good, but I really want it to be good. But yeah, as you'll be noticing as I'm going through the opening, there are a whole bunch of Japanese packs which are just 5 commons and uncommons. There's no such thing as a non-holo rare in Japanese packs at the moment, which means that you either get a holo or a Pokemon V, or above, or you don't. So that's a bit awkward. It means that you, and some people, they sell these packs for like $3.50 each, and that's a lot. Yeah, really not, the packs are not worth that much. Obviously, if you go and pull like a secret rare, they totally are, but outside of that, they're really not. Oh, there's your Mantine, ladies and gentlemen. That is the other Okacheke artwork from the set. I love this. Such a beautiful card. Again, it's full, you know, you've got the horns there, which you'll recognise from the game. It's full Legends Arceus. It's so beautiful. I adore that card. Oh, and a Hisuian Samurott as well. And a Greedent. I love that Greedent. This is a good pack. So there we go. You got a lovely Hisuian Samurott, which is, of course, going to be one of the pre-release promos with alternate art by Kato, which I am very excited about. So, yeah. Single packs. There are a lot of bad packs that are just 5 commons and uncommons, and because they don't all have holos in, and there's no code cards like there are in English packs, I'm fairly sure these should be weighable. Don't quote me on that, I've never tried it, but yeah. And there's your Adamant. That is, of course, you know, this is the S10D for Diamond or Dialga. So Dialga VSTAR in here and Adamant, and then you've got your S10P for Pearl or Palkia, where you've got your Palkia VSTAR and your Arita. So, got 2 packs left in the first half of this box. The problem is, I've now gone and pulled 2 of the full art supporters of, you know, what are new characters from Legends Arceus, which makes me kind of want to go and make a collection, which is a terrible idea, especially given Arita's so expensive. Love that Sudowoodo. Oh, that's a cool card. And there's your Featherball to finish off. So one more pack. And I'm really interested to see whether I get 4 or 5 Pokemon V here. That is going to be a very interesting one, because I was sure it's supposed to be 4 Pokemon V, but I opened 5 in the previous box. Maybe I did just get an extra one. We'll have to wait and see. So we finished off with Shaman. That is the first half of the box. Not too bad. We pulled ourselves Dialga VSTAR, your Luxray V, and your special, your full art, your secret rare, call it what you will, your Zissou. So I'm still expecting at least 3 more of these and 1 more of these, although it could be Machamp V Max. Now, in the other box, I didn't want Heatran VMAX, because I don't really like it. I would not mind Machamp VMAX. I would be totally okay with Machamp VMAX, because that card looks good. I also really want the regular Machamp V, because that artwork is stunning. So there's that one. Oh, there's your Magnezone. That one was, I'm drawing a complete blank. Swanna. There we go. I've also Ducklet. Here's your Magnezone, another one of the pre-release promos, although again it will have alternate art. That's the one that lets you look at the top 6 cards of your deck every turn and attach any metal energy you find. If anyone can get that Magnezone working consistently, and it is a big if, but if anyone can get that working consistently, oh, it's gonna be an absolute powerhouse. Oh, what is it? It's Weirdia V! Oh! And Gapejaw Bog, which is the Kato Stadium for this particular set. And I've said many times, Kato Stadiums are amazing and I love them. There's only one stadium in each half of this double set and they're both Kato and they're amazing. And then, like I say, you've got your Weirdia there, which is... It's actually quite good. It's got one of those abilities that when you switch it into the active, you can move all your energy over to it. And then it does damage depending on how much energy you've got attached. I do think it's going to see a bunch of play. Just a day or two ago, I uploaded my top 10 cards from this double set. And Weirdia very much made the list. And deservedly so. But then again, I would say that I made the list. And you've got your Arcanine and your Carda. It's Carda, isn't it? Kanda. Thought that sounded a bit wrong. Your Kanda Ariados. So we should still be waiting for a couple of Pokemon V and a V-Star or V-Max. And for the life of me, I can't remember what the other V-Star is. I'll remember if we pull the Pokemon V. I don't think I'll remember before that. Trekking Shoes and item card, very cool. Lets you look at the top card of your deck and you either draw it or you discard it and draw the next one. Sneakily a very, very good card. It's one that a lot of people are going to play. Hey, we've got a second Mantine. Need a second Yanma now. There's your Eevee. There's something in this pack. Oh, it's Machamp VMAX. That'll do, pig. That'll do. I do want the regular Machamp. I love the artwork on it. But that is very nice. I do find it funny that I pulled... There's 2 V-Star and 1 V-Max in each of the doubles... In each half of the double set. And so you can either pull 2 V-Star or 1 V-Star and 1 V-Max. I got the V-Max in each box. And bearing in mind, I made 2 videos telling you V-Maxes were going away. And in my defense, they were. They went away. We had Starbirth in Japan and Battle Region. And in both of those sets, there were no V-Maxes. And they had been replaced by V-Stars. But for some reason in this set, they brought them back. But even now, each set has 2 V-Star and 1 V-Max. So it's a pretty half-hearted return, I think is fair to say. So it's a little bit weird, if I'm honest with you, ladies and gentlemen. It's a little bit weird. But seriously, give me that Machamp V. It's so good. Hisui Lilligant. That'll do. Oh, that's some good artwork in that pack. And to be fair, this set, artwork-wise, is proper job top tier. I think I said in my other video, when I'm done with my openings, I'm going to sit down, see how much of the set I'm missing. I expect to be missing 2 Pokemon V and 1 V-Star. But I might be missing some other stuff as well, so it's time to sit down, have a look at singles. The problem is, if I buy another box, I'm going to get another secret rare, and I kind of want more secret rares. If I'm honest with you, there's something shiny in here. Oh, I think that's a double. I think I've already had that one. Yeah. So maybe we're not going to get all of the holos. Maybe we've doubled up on one there. So, we've got a V and a V-Star. We're quite light on Pokemon Vs in this box so far. We are expecting 4. And like I say, in the other box I got 5. Although I do think 4 is the norm. So it's going to be interesting. Going to be interesting to see if we can up that number a little bit. Will be quite nice. I'd like that. Come on. We've only got, what we got? I've got 7 packs left, I suppose. Let's pull some Pokemon V. Oh, there's another Okacheke Yanma. You know I love that one. There's another Leafeon, and there's another Gapejaw Bog. And to be fair, I've got my Okacheke collection, so I do need 2 Yanma and 2 Mantine, which I now have, because I need 1 to go in my Okacheke binder and 1 to go in my collection of the set. There's your Regieleki and your Greedent. The Japanese sets are a lot smaller than English sets. Like I say, if you buy a box, you should be missing like 2 Pokemon V and 1 V-Star, and maybe a couple random cards. Obviously, you're not going to do it with all the secret rares, your full arts and above, but the regular set up to and including V-Star, box and a couple of singles honestly should do it. Right. That's the boy. That'll do, pig. I love this artwork. This is Koyu, and I'm sorry for pronouncing that almost certainly terribly. A lovely Saturn 9 Bear over on Twitter has been tweeting out some appreciation tweets for this particular artist, and it's made me realise quite how good they are. I love this Machamp. And now we got the V and the V Max. We should still have one Pokemon V coming, and I still can't remember what the other V-Star in the set is, which is really bad. I should remember. I should know. I can't. But I really should. I'm sure we'll remember in a moment, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, I could just look it up, but there's regular Zissou, and there's your Registeel. So we got 3 packs left. I am still expecting a Pokemon V. Be honest with you. Like I say, I don't expect to get 5 like I did in my other box. That seems a bit excessive. But I would like to get up to 4. You could argue, well, we'll see, you got 5 in the other box. Yeah, another Yama. 3. Oh, and a Mantine. 3 in this box would be fair. Yeah. But I want a 4th Pokemon V, alright? And I'm pretty sure you usually get one. Okay. Well, there might not have been anything shiny in that pack. But 1 pack, 2 Okacheke artworks. That's 40% of that pack was drawn by Okacheke. That's pretty sweet, ladies and gentlemen. That's pretty sweet. And I did get a little bit of a hint. I think there is a Pokemon V in this pack. Oh, that's its Hisuian Lilligant. That's the other V-Star. That's the one we didn't get in the box. It is Hisuian Lilligant. There we go. And now we're good. 1 pack left. Are we going to go up to 5 Pokemon V like we did in the other box? Or was the other box just particularly good? Let's find out, shall we? What have we got? What have we got? We got an Oshawott, a Drifblim, a Chatot. Oh, Hisuian Typhlosion. I don't think I've opened Hisuian Decidueye in either box, though. There might be a couple of holos that we are missing. So, let's take stock of the box as a whole then. So, we ended up with 4 Pokemon V, which is what we expected. Not too bad. Missed out on Dialga V, which I suppose is a little bit sad. We then got your Machamp and your Dialga. We got Zissou as a secret rare. And then we just got a bunch of lovely holos. I'll be honest with you, happy with the box. Not a bad box as a whole. But, if I'm being honest with you, Jirachi, if anyone's wondering, it's Jirachi and Dialga were the 2 Pokemon V I didn't hit. But I only expected 4 out of 6. That's the way it generally goes. Bit disappointed to get that as my secret rare, I'll be honest with you. Other than that, not too bad. I mean, the other box, I got the Gold Stadium I desperately wanted, and I got a random 5th Pokemon V. My Space Juggler box was nuts. This one, it's alright. And to be fair, if I go and pick up 1 V-Star and 2 Pokemon V and maybe a couple holos, I'm going to have completed this set. That ain't bad, ladies and gentlemen. That ain't bad. But I could pick up another box. Maybe I will. You'll know if I get another box. We'll do an opening on the channel. For now, I want to know what you think about this. I want to know what you think of my pulls. I want to know what your favourite cards are from the set. Whether you've opened any of this set or basically anything else you want to tell me. So go nuts in the comment section, would you? But be nice! And then the usual deal. Comment, like, subscribe, Twitter. Check out the Patreon. All that good stuff. Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross and you've been watching PTCG Radio. Bye!